Archangel Michael says, the time has come. What you thought was denied has only been delayed by divine design. Now, heaven's hand is moving swiftly toward your name, and the release has already begun. There was once silence in the heavens about your matter, not because you were forgotten, but because something greater was being woven behind the veil. There were forces who tried to block what was yours, and for a while, it looked like they succeeded. But they didn't win, because what belongs to you carries your name written in spiritual ink, unerasable by man. A delay is not a denial, and this message proves it. What was held up in transit, your breakthrough, your confirmation, your divine visitation, is now descending like light through darkness. Today is not just another day, it is your day of divine delivery. Archangel Michael says, every cry you've whispered in secret, every night you went to sleep wondering if help would ever come, those were not wasted moments. They were moments being collected, like drops of water in a divine cup that now overflows. And now that cup is tipping in your direction with force. Type Amen to get blessing 333. Your name has been whispered among heavenly beings for quite some time. They have been watching, protecting, guarding your blessing while you went through the waiting season. And now, the release is undeniable, unstoppable. A spiritual embargo has been lifted. A divine gate has been opened. And everything that had your name on it but was placed on pause is now flowing in real time. You may have noticed strange emotions rising lately. A mix of anxiety, anticipation, and sudden hope. That is because your spirit knew before your mind did that something powerful was shifting. The atmosphere around you has started vibrating differently because the delay has finally expired. The person who laughed at your efforts behind your back will see the celebration they never expected. There is a reintroduction of your name happening. Your name is being placed in meetings, in mentions, and in the mouths of decision-makers without you even knowing it. They don't see it coming. But it's coming strong. Type Amen to get blessing 727. You were not forgotten. You were being preserved. There were people not ready to celebrate you genuinely, so heaven had to protect you by hiding you for a time. Now, the covering is being removed. What was private will become public. What was small is about to be multiplied. It's not just about money, it's about alignment. There is a contract with your name on it, spiritually approved and now being printed in physical form. A signature is coming that finalizes what was once uncertain. The person who once doubted you is now in spiritual discomfort because they're being awakened to your glow. A glow they once tried to ignore. But now that blessing is becoming so large, so public, it will confront them. Type Amen to get blessing 1144. Your blessing had to go through a divine filtration process. Not everything that tried to attach itself to your promise was meant to go with you. Some friends had to be exposed. Some relationships had to fall away. The delay wasn't just about time, it was about timing. A divine schedule that only heaven understood. And now, the alignment is perfect. A letter is being released, and it contains an answer you thought would never come. The angels have held it in waiting until now. Today is the day the seal is being broken. Do not be surprised when your phone rings with unexpected news. Someone who once turned their back is about to reach out with trembling hands. Because they too have seen the signs. Type Amen to get blessing 555. The enemy tried to taint your name. Tried to delay your victory by clouding your path with confusion. But the light was never extinguished, it only grew stronger through pressure. This is why you didn't lose your mind. This is why you didn't collapse. Because what was growing in you was too divine to be destroyed by delay. You are carrying a key, and today the lock it fits has been presented. The door is no longer closed. It is wide open. There are documents that were delayed but are now being reprocessed at supernatural speed. Expect updates. Expect movements. Expect sudden signs. Type Amen to get blessing 144. A message was written long ago about you, and it said, when the time is right, the heavens will roar, and their name will rise. That time is now. And the roar is beginning. That interview, that opportunity, that financial restitution, these are not coincidences. These are the fruits of a delayed but destined blessing. There is a woman praying for your name right now. She doesn't even know why she's being guided to remember you, but she's obeying a divine pull. She is part of your release. Don't panic when things feel unfamiliar. The scenery of your life is changing because your season is shifting. What was once a cycle of pain is turning into a pathway of promise. Type Amen to get blessing 909. Your face carries divine light. Your footsteps are now magnetized to favor. Doors will open as you approach, not because of who you are, but because of what you carry. This is not the time to retreat. It is the time to walk boldly into the space you were once excluded from. Heaven is about to make your name echo. The dream you almost gave up on is breathing again. The business idea you buried is calling you back. A divine investor is being positioned, your name will be spoken in rooms of wealth. Do not take lightly what is happening today. Something is shifting in your favor even as you read this. What you thought was lost is about to return with interest. Type Amen to get blessing 212. There is an apology being prepared. It may come silently, or it may come boldly, but it is coming. Because truth has a way of rising, and your truth can no longer be denied. Some people tried to manipulate your timeline. But spiritual justice has caught up with them. What they delayed has now been reassigned with urgency. A male figure who once dismissed you is experiencing regret that he cannot speak out loud. That's because he knows now what you are. And he fears he'll never have access again. The divine delay wasn't to punish you, it was to prepare you. And now, you are stronger, wiser, sharper, ready to manage what's coming. Type Amen to get blessing 888. An angel stood at the border of your breakthrough, holding it until the timing was perfect. Today that angel is stepping aside. The release has begun. There will be signs in threes today. A name you haven't heard in years. A sudden chance encounter. And a dream that returns from your childhood. These signs are not random, they are reminders. Reminders that the blessing is no longer delayed. It is present. Someone is watching you right now, someone who was led divinely to observe your progress. Their purpose is tied to your blessing. Their next move will elevate you. Type Amen to get blessing 1717. Don't minimize this moment. Don't dismiss the small signs. They are the beginning of the flood. The delayed blessing is coming not just as one thing, it's coming in waves. A sequence of unlocks, one after the other, each opening more than the last. Your life is about to feel like a movie. Not because of fantasy, but because of fulfillment. Every scene you suffered through is now being reversed. Even your enemies will be confused. How could the one they laughed at rise so fast? Because heaven moves differently. Type Amen to get blessing 666. Your name is trending in a spiritual realm. Conversations are being held with you in mind. Agreements are being signed in your favor. You are not the same person who started the year. You are more equipped. You are spiritually upgraded. Expect one major phone call that changes your next 30 days. The words spoken will feel like confirmation you already felt in your spirit. This is the hour. Don't be shocked if strangers offer you blessings. Because heaven is using many vessels to deliver what was once delayed. Type Amen to get blessing 3333. A delayed blessing holds more power than a rushed one. This one is weighty. It will shift your family line. People around you will either celebrate or separate. And that's okay. Because elevation always exposes true intention. Your voice will carry power now. Your presence will silence rooms. Not by force, but by divine command. The blessing delayed is now walking toward you. Don't move. Don't question. Just prepare to receive it. Type Amen to get blessing 1221. A divine presence is surrounding you now, clearing the path for what was once cluttered. The confusion that clouded your mind is being lifted. The heaviness you carried is breaking off like chains falling from your spirit. Your feet will begin to walk lighter because your soul no longer bears the weight of the weight. Heaven is assigning new authority over your life. And your delayed blessing is not arriving in pieces, it's arriving in full, complete, and overflowing. Don't let the quietness of this moment fool you. Many blessings don't arrive with noise, but with undeniable peace. And that peace is wrapping itself around your life right now. Archangel Michael says, the final approval was signed in heaven while you were asleep. It happened in the quiet hours when no one else was watching. Because some blessings are too holy to be seen by unclean eyes. Type Amen to get blessing 5050. You didn't beg for miracles, you prepared for them. Even while afraid, you held on. Even while exhausted, you continued to believe. That silent belief activated something ancient. Something sacred. And now that force is moving for you. Someone who forgot you suddenly can't stop thinking about you. A memory of you has returned with burning energy. That's because their spirit knows you're about to be celebrated. They may try to return. They may try to reconnect. But heaven is watching carefully. Only those with clean hands will be allowed near your next chapter. Type Amen to get blessing 606. There's a door opening, and behind it is the life you cried for, fasted for, hoped for. The door is not locked. The handle is not broken. All you must do is walk forward. Every rejection was part of the redirection. Every delay was part of divine positioning. You were not buried, you were planted. And now the roots are strong enough to hold the size of the blessing. The branches are wide enough to carry the fruit. And that fruit is about to pour into your hands. A financial miracle is one part of this release. But so is emotional freedom. So is spiritual clarity. So is relational healing. Man from your past is silently grieving. He thought your delay meant he won the race. But now, he sees he mistook your waiting for weakness. He will not have access to your next chapter. That's the consequence of his betrayal. Because what's ahead of you is too sacred to be tainted by the wrong presence. There's a blessing with your face on it, being transported into the physical realm. You'll know it's real by the confirmation that follows. Watch for 3 signs within 48 hours. 1 door will open. 1 secret will be exposed. 1 person will reach out in awe. Type Amen to get blessing 999. This moment will be remembered in your life as the hour everything changed. Not slowly. Not subtly. But suddenly and boldly. You'll no longer explain your glow. You'll no longer minimize your grace. Because this is not favor that fits in small places, it overflows into every area. There is an email coming that will shock you. Don't ignore it. Read every word. It contains part of the release. Your future is not on hold anymore. The detour is finished. The direct path is here. Type Amen to get blessing 2222. This day was written before you were born. A delayed blessing always arrives at the speed of divine timing, and today, that timing is now. Everything you lost, God saw it. Everything you gave up, God is returning it tenfold. The delay made the gain bigger. This is the recovery season. The time of divine repayment. The enemy thought you'd give up. But instead, you grew stronger. And now, you rise. Not just in spirit, but in space, in success, in significance. The blessing has arrived. Type Amen to get blessing 3003. Your name has become light in places of darkness. It is being whispered by lips that once mocked it. They are no longer laughing, they are listening. What once looked like a setback is now revealed as divine positioning. You were not losing ground, you were being relocated into destiny. The terrain has changed to match your next level. Heaven delayed the blessing so no counterfeit would steal it. That delay was your protection. Because now, what is coming cannot be stolen, duplicated, or misunderstood. There's a man who once made a decision that hurt you. He's beginning to feel the weight of that choice, because now the light is shining on you, and it's undeniable. The blessing made visible what he refused to see before. Type Amen to get blessing 818. Your finances are about to reflect your true worth. No more scraping, no more silent battles. A divine flow is being restored, your name is attached to unexpected income, contracts, favor. There's a system that once blocked your name. A system that was built to overlook people like you. But it's falling now. The people who sat on your blessing, those who held back approvals, delayed decisions, and manipulated timelines, they are being spiritually removed or corrected. They won't stop what's coming. You'll notice people start to act differently around you. Some will pull away. Others will come close. The blessing you carry forces exposure of intentions. Type Amen to get blessing 744. You are about to be remembered by someone who had forgotten you for years. A moment is about to bring you back to their attention. And their next action will change your story. Do not shrink when favor begins to chase you. You have carried the pain of delay long enough. Now, you must carry the honor of the reward. There is a property, a space, a location, that heaven has marked for you. Your feet are being magnetized toward it. You will know it when you see it. This new space will host your next growth. It will protect your peace. And it will surround you with the right vibrations to birth your destiny. Type Amen to get blessing 3333. Your voice is about to be heard in circles you never had access to. Your words will carry more than meaning, they'll carry spiritual momentum. Because you've been anointed in silence. You did not waste your waiting season. You used it to sharpen your discernment. And now, you can see what others miss. You'll recognize opportunities without confusion. You'll know which paths are yours and which are traps. Because the blessing didn't just bring provision, it brought wisdom. Some blessings come through people. But this one is coming directly from God. No strings. No catches. Just release. Type Amen to get blessing 1414. This blessing has a ripple effect. It doesn't stop at you. Your children, your household, your inner circle, they will all be touched by what's arriving. You've been the intercessor in secret. The one holding the family line together with prayers, energy, sacrifice. Now heaven is honoring your role. Your name is on a list of those who will rise this month. Not for attention, but for alignment. Not for fame, but for fulfillment. You will see unusual favor in legal matters, paperwork, negotiations. What was once delayed will now move forward without obstruction. Type Amen to get blessing 717. There is a digital trail being created of your success. What starts small will echo louder than you expected. Screens will display your light. Someone is watching you online right now, moved by your energy, stirred by your presence. They feel led to connect. That connection will unlock a new realm for you. You are not chasing this blessing, it's chasing you. You don't have to shout for it. Just stay aligned and let it fall into your hands. The message is clear. What was once held up is now hurrying toward you with supernatural force. Your obedience to endure the delay has triggered acceleration. Type Amen to get blessing 616. People will try to explain away your blessing. Some will say it's luck. Others will think it's strategy. But you'll know, it was divine timing. That feeling in your chest right now, that pull, that warmth, it's the confirmation. Your soul is resonating with the truth that this is real. You will begin to notice strange ease in hard places. Where you used to push, you'll glide. Where you used to cry, you'll smile. This is not the end of the blessing, it's just the release point. More is on the way. This is the opening of the flood. Type Amen to get blessing 3737. The calendar may look ordinary, but this day is marked in the spiritual realm. Angels are already assigned to carry pieces of the blessing to you. One by one, they are arriving. You won't miss what's yours. You won't be late to your moment. And you won't be replaced. There's a celebration waiting for you. You'll walk into rooms where people already expect your presence. Because your blessing announced you before you arrived. Someone has been led to sow into you. Time, money, help, opportunity, it's coming without request. This is heaven repaying your years of silent giving. Type Amen to get blessing 1100. You are no longer bound by the timeline others tried to place you on. You are now walking in spiritual time. And in spiritual time, delay means increase. The promotion, the breakthrough, the testimony, it will be loud. Even those who ignored you before will stop and pay attention. You will see double signs in the next 3 days, numbers repeating, names repeating, dreams repeating. These are spiritual echoes. The release is real. When you wake up tomorrow, the atmosphere will already be different. Something will feel lighter. Something will feel possible again. Type Amen to get blessing 1555. You are not just receiving a blessing. You are becoming one. People will encounter you and feel revived, restored, renewed, because you are walking proof that God remembers. Let no man convince you that this is by chance. The pain was real. So is the promise. A vehicle is coming to take you somewhere unexpected. It could be physical. It could be symbolic. But when the door opens, get in. You will not regret waiting. You will not regret believing. The delay prepared you for glory. Type Amen to get blessing 1911. Your name is being called in places of power. Your life is being discussed in rooms of opportunity. And your past can no longer hold back your future. This is the great unfolding. The curtain is lifting. The stage is yours. Those who said, "Not yet," are now saying, "We need them." Those who passed you by are now looking for a way to bring you in. You will receive the message. You will see the offer. You will feel the shift. And you will not be the same.